Hey guys, Harsh here and welcome back to Technolobe. The Pixel 4a is finally here with me in the studio. Let's go ahead and unbox it.
How do we get this low? You come over and we start a fight. Never know who's wrong or right. Feel nothing when you go. I know it's not intelligent, drinking for the hell of it, but that's irrelevant now. We should talk about us. How come we're holding on? Cause really I don't see the benefits now. And you've broken my trust, so I just wonder, why do I fall back to you? Really nothing I can do about it. Why do I fall back to you? It's like you're a drug to me, I can't quit. It's not like we're still 22, trying something new, just a pastime. I don't think that we ever could work this out. None of it makes sense, there's no reason why I still fall back to you.
Alright, welcome back. That was the unboxing experience of Pixel 4a. It's finally good to have this phone over here with me. I have waited for the Pixel 4a for the longest time, and it's good to see that Google has launched this phone over here in India. They skipped the Pixel 4 and 4 XL and Pixel 5 and Pixel 4a 5G. It's just the one phone for India this year, and that is the Pixel 4a. Now I have been using this phone for the past couple of days as my primary device, and let's talk about it. Right off the bat, the form factor of Pixel 4a is excellent. It is a small, comfortable, lightweight and easy to use phone. One hand usage is not a problem on Pixel 4a. You can easily use this phone in one hand, and that is excellent. So finally, after a long time, we have a good small phone in the Android world. Now when I gave this phone to my friends, everybody said that it is lightweight and comfortable to hold. So the in-hand feel of the Pixel 4a is excellent. Now it's not the most premium phone out there when it comes to build quality. It has a plastic back panel, but as I've said previously, I do not mind plastic back panels, especially like this one. So this is a matte finish plastic back panel, and it does not attract fingerprints at all. So earlier when I unboxed this product, I thought that it would attract fingerprints, but that's not the case. It does not attract any fingerprints, and that is excellent. So yeah, the form factor is perfect for me. If you are a fan of small phones as well, then please let me know about that in the comment section down below. Now in the past couple of days, I have noticed that the Pixel 4a is an excellent phone for consuming media. Now when you consume media, there are a lot of things involved, and first up is that beautiful display. So this phone comes with a 5.81 inches Full HD Plus 60Hz AMOLED display. Now because it's AMOLED, it has those deeper blacks, punchy colors, great viewing angles, and when you watch content on this phone, you will realize that the display quality is excellent. Now it is just 60Hz, I know that, it's not 90Hz or 120Hz. If it were 90Hz, then it would make the display even better. Now when it comes to consuming media, the other thing that is very important is the speaker setup. So the Pixel 4a comes with stereo speakers, and the speakers on this phone are really good. The clarity is good, the soundstage is wide, there's a good amount of low end as well. And as I said, when you watch movies or YouTube videos on this phone, the speakers do turn out to be pretty good. In fact, even for music, the speakers are excellent. So yeah, I was particularly impressed by the speakers. Now the last thing that comes in when you consume media is the headphone jack. So Pixel 4a does retain the headphone jack, and that is surprising because Google removed the headphone jack from their flagship series, but this phone does come with a headphone jack. Now the output from the headphone jack is normal, nothing exciting over here. It's not too bad either and not too good either. It's just a normal sound output. Now next up, let's talk about what lies under the hood. So Pixel 4a is not a powerhouse. It comes with a Snapdragon 730G processor, 6GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage. You cannot expand the storage, neither do you get an option of 8GB RAM. You just get one option, 6GB of RAM with 128GB of internal storage. I think that it's okay for this phone. This phone is not meant for people who are looking for good performance. If you're looking for good performance, stop this video right over here and just go and buy something like the Realme X2 Pro or the Redmi K20 Pro. Those phones are great in this price point for performance. Pixel 4a is a clean, smooth and pretty normal phone. It's not meant for people who are looking for high performance. But anyway, on the software side of things, it comes with Android 11 out of the box. It's stock Android, straight from Google, no bloatware whatsoever. Like literally no bloatware whatsoever, all Google apps, and it is very clean. I particularly love stock Android. Now previously I was a fan of Oxygen OS more than stock Android, but with the latest Oxygen OS 11 update, my mind is changing a little bit. I'm leaning more towards stock Android, and the experience on Pixel 4a is just very clean and smooth. Now when it comes to software optimization, in my initial impressions, I can say that the software is smooth, no lags whatsoever, and this is for normal usage. Usage like checking Instagram, replying to WhatsApp messages, editing photos on Lightroom and Snapseed, or just watching YouTube videos. Now obviously only time will tell how well the software holds up, so please wait for my future videos. I will make follow-up videos, and this time around I'm planning to make the review video after a couple of months, like at least a couple of months. Okay, now it's time to talk about the main thing with any Pixel device. This is what you're here for. Let's talk about that camera. So on the rear side, there is a single camera. It's a 12 megapixel shooter with an aperture of f1.7. Now this phone right over here is the prime example of computational photography. Google software is far better than anyone's out there, and you can clearly see that in the sample images. The Pixel 4a is capable of shooting some really good pictures in all sorts of scenarios. May it be daylighting conditions, low lighting conditions, or even portrait mode. The Pixel 4a works like a charm, and I was really surprised with the camera performance. Now obviously before buying this phone, I did know that I am buying it for the camera performance. But once I actually got it and started clicking pictures with it, I could not stop. On the first day, I was continuously clicking pictures with this phone, and that says a lot about it. Now on the front side of things, there's an 8 megapixel camera, and the front camera performs very good as well. The detail levels are good, the photo turns out to be well balanced in terms of white balance and exposure, and it just looks very pleasing to the eye. So yeah, the Pixel 4a's main point is its camera, and it did not disappoint over there. Now I did ask you guys on Twitter if you had any questions about the Pixel 4a, so it's Q&A time. Let's take some questions. Screen on time for a non-gaming user. So the Pixel 4a comes with a pretty average size battery. It's a 3140 mAh battery, and for my use, like I'm a non-gamer, normal use, the screen on time was somewhere around 5 to 5.5 hours. Now I know that does not sound too good, but it's not too bad either. It is better than the iPhone SE, I can tell you that much. Is the Nord a better deal than Pixel 4a? It all comes down to one question. How important is camera for you? If you click a lot of pictures with your phone, then go with the Pixel 4a and you won't be disappointed. But on the other hand, if camera is not a main priority, then Nord makes sense for most of the people out there. It is a better phone in all the other aspects. It's just one thing, that is the camera. Now a person like me who clicks a lot of photos, I will go for the Pixel 4a because camera matters to me a lot. How is the haptic feedback in comparison with iPhones? The haptic motor on this phone is top notch. It is comparable to the iPhone SE, iPhone 11 and all those phones, and it does work really well. After a long time, I'm using an Android phone which comes with such a good haptic motor. So well done on that part to Google. So yeah, those were some questions that you guys had. Now I will be making future videos on the Pixel 4a, the camera review, maybe I'll do a vlog with it, maybe a shot on Pixel 4a, and the full review and all those videos. Those videos will come. Now if you have a specific video request, then please let me know about that in the comment section down below. But for now, this was 48 hours with the Pixel 4a. I have to say, I have enjoyed the past couple of days with the Pixel 4a, and I'm really excited to see how this phone holds up in the future. That's why stay tuned to the channel, because you don't want to miss the future videos. That's been it. My name is Harsh Punjabi, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.